Okay, so we have the problem, and we're going to go as fast as we can. And I'm using this as study guide because guess what? Math Labs is completely out, which means that we can't really go in there to study. So I'm making my own study guides that I can get down to and come up with my train of thought of how I would solve it in my head. So we have -6 times -7, which will give us positive 42. We have -6 times 5i, which will give us minus 30i. We have -6 times, or positive 6 times -7, that will give us negative 30i. Okay, then we have, so I said -6 times -7, huh? Tripping. -6 times -7 is going to give us 42i. See, you gotta catch that stuff going this fast. And then you got plus 30i squared. Alright, so don't move so fast you're gonna mess something up, because I do that at times, unfortunately. Anytime you see that this right here, anytime you see this right here, this means -1. So that 30 is going to become -30, because you're going to multiply that 30 by -1, because I squared just means -1, or imaginary squared means -1. Okay, and then you're going to end up with negative 42i, and then 30i, and then 42. Now you can work with that. You have two things to work with. What you can also do now is you could just cross out that 30 and then add the 30 to over here, because it's a like term, and then you just do the math and you get 12. Next, you can cross out that 42i, put that negative 42i right here, drop down your negative sign, because you know that negative minus a negative is going to give you another negative, and then you do the math, and then you say 3 plus 4 is 7, and then 2, and your answer is going to be, drop down your I, don't forget to drop down that I, and then your answer is going to be 12 minus 72i.